The following review is probably going to be hated by some, because I don't know anything about this figure at all. Forgive me, it's Sunday, I'm probably looking shit, I've got hair sticking up all over the place. I really like the Sunday review, I don't know why, it feels good. It's just something I like to do. There's been an awful lot of talk about movie bots recently. We did Movie Thursday, and then last night we did everyone watch Dark of the Moon, which was really going to be Revenge of the Fallen, but I can't find my Revenge of the Fallen DVD anywhere, so do I have to go and buy a new one? I'm going to have to get it on Blu-ray, aren't I, instead? I love movie bots. Everybody knows that I love movie bots. I'm very proactive and proud of movie stuff. But then I like a prime. So I've gone opposite. I've gone to a figure that I know nothing about. I learnt about this figure. Stay in, you wanker. I learnt about this figure because of art. There was a picture of an Optimus Prime, and it was always around and about, and I was like, oh, it's a lovely bit of Prime loveliness, that is. So I did a bit of digging. This is back in the Moonbase 2 days when I used to work at Total Butler, and I'd sit all day on Moonbase 2 just chatting shit, like we do on the Facebook page, but back in the day when things were good. And I just asked what it was, and loads of people pointing me in the right direction. So I bought one off God Pikachu. No, lies! I bought one off Kevin Van Steenstein, whose name I can't remember what, or Mirage 8B, doesn't really interact anymore. Massive troll, hilarious, loves to wind people up. Can't really say that as someone who's the moderator of a page, but at the same time, him and who else? Lord H, Harry S. Algernon. They challenge people, they make people not just go, I like this or I like that, or oh, I think the Wreckers are great, but they sit there and go, why are the Wreckers great? Why do you like them? And then you watch people sitting there going like, because everyone else does, and can't really justify it. I like people that make you think. Dave from All the Cool Stuff, he says things sometimes that really make me think, and he challenges me to why I like things. And then we have a really good tangent conversation about something completely different that stemmed from the original interesting topic. I made a shop that I made a... Oh, little tiny Optimus Prime. He's little tiny, he's got big guns. Look at these motherfuckers. Oh, fucking fuck. Look. Now this is Power Master Optimus Prime. I should have started in truck mode, but it kind of works backwards on the transformation side of things, so I'm going to start in this direction. The lip tat Optimus Prime. He's the ultimate cheatbot, ultimate uber cheatbot, because he's got window tits there and window back fat. Window back fat. Yeah. This is after the Optimus Prime. This is after the Diaclone Optimus Prime. This is after Generation 1 with a trailer Optimus Prime that had shoulders and elbows and fisties that could turn. And although the legs weren't a triumph because the tops didn't move, at least the bottoms were independent. This is post G1 Optimus Prime. So I got knees, but they both work together. And I can move the feet, but only as part of the transformation. And we don't have a swivel waist, and the arms don't go up and down at the top here at all, but they do at the elbow. And the head doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Except for be absolutely glorious, because this is kind of getting on to why things are amazing. Now let's work out why he's Power Master. This is Highq. Highq is his Power Master. And that's all I know! I don't know why it's his Power Master. I know mechanically what they do within the toy, but I haven't got the slightest idea what this represents, who he is, why they have them. I think, frankly, it's fucking ridiculous. I can't get behind it. And I don't like these silly little things. I don't like the heads on the headmasters. I just want car bots. However, if you change little Highq, you just pull his little legs down, look, and he turns into this. If I hold that still, you'll be able to have a good look. And I'm not going to move his arms because he's got those arm shapes that just fall off at the slightest thing. This is the reissue one. This isn't a proper generation one. I don't care. So, yeah, that's Highq. He's got the engine thing on his back. Now, the reason that they come mechanically together is when you operate the hips, stupid boy, that goes up, and when you operate the hips and put it like that, it won't come down again. This is the key, this is the lock. And you put that, which is springy, and it fucking jumps everywhere, it does my head in. So when you press that in, look, it then gives the mechanism to go down here, and now you can bring, that's what he does. And all you really need to do is if you pull Highq out and then fold the wheels back again, all you really need to do is there's a little white tab down here. You just hold the white tab in like that and it'll, you don't understand. I might look up the actual theology of why they do what they do one day. Probably not, because I'm actually just not that interested. But for argument's sake, I'm going to put Highq in the back of Optimus Prime, which makes him all powerful and mighty and full of sexiness. Every leader needs to address their army. They weren't really an army. They were more of a family little attitude. Need stage, need a platform, you need a place to speak to them from, you need a place to defend them from, you need to be able to fight off the scum chav fuckers that are going to come and try and steal the lawnmower out of your shed. So you do it from your stage, you do it from your battle platform. Oh, look at this, this is brilliant. Oh, terrified of reviewing this figure. I don't want to do it because it's just so many facets. This is his stage, and if you look there, it's all hollow inside, and it's got nice stickers on the bottom there. This was bought from Nick Snowden, by the way. This is the very last toy that I bought from Auto Assembly. Because I was like, I wanted to buy something as an act of solidarity, because I knew Nick had said the year before that he was going to do it. And I just thought, it's good to add a little, even if it's just something small. It didn't cost me a huge amount of money. I was very, very pleased. It's absolutely complete. Okay. And what you do is you've got guns here, and they can swivel like that. And if you want, you can put those up there and make sort of towers. Make some space like that. That goes up there, so that goes like that. So now you've got a little ramp there that you can have your little minions and your little mini bots and your little mingers running around. All this stuff going up and down the ramps and things. You've got this you can use as a, if you want, is it a gun? Is it? It's a microphone, I'll show you why. It's a microphone. So Optimus Prime can stand there on his stand and like, I tell you this, I am Optimus Prime, you will do as I say, and all that sort of stuff, roll out, you know. So it's his stage, and he's got a microphone, and then he's got super mega bass cannons that come off the side, look, it's DJ Optimus in his wheels of steel. Oh, he's just showing off. And then you take his massive guns that are on here, look, and then you can hold them in his tiny little wee fisties like that. Yeah. Oh, look how sexy it is. But this is a reissue one. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference. However, this one has a religious quality to it because it comes with a god. Bomber. Shall we? Let's have a go at doing the articulation. It'll do this. That's it. He can look up. Oh, he can look up and down. Well, he can't look down. He can just look. This is fucking everything I hate about G1. I sit there being the whole time going, I don't like G1. I love G1. G1's brilliant. But the nostalgia value that people see G1 with because of all the tat, this is massive. Look at the size of it. I mean, look, this is Ultra Magnus in truck mode, and look, it makes Ultra Magnus. This is like proper, and this is massive. But it's a hollow chunk of, look at, chromy shit on the back, and this is just a hollow piece of minging turd, and I hate it. But it is a robot that I think we should make into a lorry. What we're going to do, we're going to pull that off. We're going to pull that off. We're going to pull all of this apart, and all of this apart, and that apart, and that off. This is the God Cannon. See, I don't know anything about it at all. Pull those two bits apart, take that, flap that down. Optimus Prime, flap it ahead. Gonna take the guns out of his hands. We're going to fold that up, fold that up, fold that up, fold that up. And that's pretty much, goddammit, fold the white thing up there. And then we're going to push that up like that. And we're gonna turn those like that, straighten the knee. And now he's a beautiful little Optimus Prime because he's got a big shiny grill on the front that you can see thrust. His reflection in the G1 movie when the flames go, you got to touch and smash, and this is very nice. A short smokestacky. I'd love to find out if the proper one's got long smokestackies. I've got another one up there. I don't think it's the case. If you like my old one, maybe I should. Do you want it? Does anyone want it? Not for free, but maybe a trade. I've never done a Transformers trade. I will do a Transformers trade with someone of my old Power Optimus Prime that doesn't have God armor with it, but is a proper G1 shell. I will trade that to someone for something awesome, as long as you can promise it's awesome, and I don't really know what it is, because then when I get it through it'll be a surprise. It's got an epiphany! A little tiny primey whammy. Take the trailer, take the guns off, take the guns off, flap, flap, and then you're going to take these and flap, and flap. We're going to flap that up. We're going to be gentle with that because I've seen these with broken bits, and we're going to be very, very gentle with this because these break, and if this breaks you can't tow anything or talk into the microphone when he stood on his little DJ plinth. That goes, and then you're going to take this. Oh, it's shiny chrome. Turn the speakers up. It just sounds pretty. I've done this wrong, have I done this wrong, how have I done this wrong? Yes! Look, you do that and then they come out there. Look. And then you lift this up a bit, look. And you put that like that. And then you put that like that. And you tuck the tabs under. And you got Optimus Prime, look. Trailer. And then you take this big Optimus Prime, look. And you put the trailer hitch on that bit there, and you can run around like this. But on him, he's got ports and all sorts of bits, so you can take this stuff and plug this stuff on the top, and if you want to, you can plug the God Cannon in and make all kinds of shit. And then you've got the holes under what they're going to be the arms. It's not a massive surprise. And then you can attach these on here, which I think is the proper way we're supposed to do it. I did say I don't know anything about this toy. I am waffling an awful lot. You love it up here. You know you do. So they become like pseudo smokestacks. And then that goes on the back there. You get Optimus Prime. Sort of. what you do is you take this, it's got a great big trailer hitch on the front of it, and then you take these bits and then you take those and put the toes in, and take that and put the toes in, and then put these two bits together like that. Okay, and then you take these bits and they go on the top like that. Okay, and then these bits go on the side like this. So one on there and one on there. Okay, are you with me? And then on the back here, we'll exchange this and put it here where it's kind of supposed to go for now. And then you take these glorious little wings, and you put that there, and you put that there, like that. And then if you take this off, and then you've got these blue covers, like that. And then they've got pegs that go on like, how did they go? That's how they go, inside like that. So one goes on there, because they tuck inside, see? So we're making use of everything. This used to be his arms, and now it's just the top of his really obscure truck cab. God Bomber. I could have done a Ray and looked it up on TF Wiki as to what he does, but to be honest with you, I just don't give a shit, because I like toys. This is rubbish. Ugh, what? I don't like it. I think someone ought to do me a review on G1 Power Master Optimus Prime and God Bomber and tell me where they fit within the continuity, and just one of you talky lot should definitely do it. But what you do is then you take that, because this sort of splits apart a little bit at the back, and then you hook that goes in there, and then you press it, and then it's all fixed together. So that goes on like that, and then that goes on like that, and without breaking Optimus's microphone, you get the God Convoy, Super God Fire, Super God Master Convoy, Super God Master Convoy, God Ginrai. He's a big Mother Hubbard. He's just absolutely sexy. Let me show you him like this. He's very, very nice and very, very faithful to Generation 1 Optimus Prime. Yum. But that's not the main attraction, is it? Really, if you think about it, is it? Because Optimus Prime turns into a big old robot. So if you take this, we're going to click this over the back here. Look at how many steps there are to do this step. You're going to put that down. You're going to turn them up. These are the bits that I love. It's on the artwork. You could see these massive, I've got to change position because my back is hurting. Massive, great big guns on the shoulders. Sexual. That's that. All you got to do is take those, push them down, and you get fists like so. Apparently this is the reissue because I'm going to clip my back. Hang on. Oh, getting old. Because they got blue fisties, and on the original one they were red and moulded in, and these are blue and sliding. Whatever, Trevor. Take that, fold that up into a great big box, and then you'll see that he will go inside he and make a big, big he. Then you take these days you don't really have an awful lot of superfluous stuff that falls off of robots. And even on power core combiners and things like that, you had a head within a head. With the new Bruticus has got a head and a head. Lots of stuff has got a head and a head, but back in these days you just got a head. And that's all there is to it. It's beautifully, quintessentially Optimus Prime. It's a bit stumpy, sort of flat. It should be like that much taller if you ask me. But it's very, very sexy. It's also very, very big. But it doesn't rotate at all, and you just get a hole in the top there and you put that on there and you have God Ginrai. Which I think in English is Super God Convoy or something like Super God Master Force. Either way, we've now got an Optimus Prime inside an Optimus Prime with another small entity that lives off his chest. 3 things in one. Okay? However, if we take the absolutely ludicrously stupid trailer that I have no idea what it does within the continuity and is only really appreciated by the Japanese people, and they're crazy. Have you seen their game shows? Bonkers. I'm in the middle of watching Battlestar Galactica, by the way. Massively forgotten how truly, truly depressing it can be. Loving every second of it. And so say we all. Slots. Everybody likes slots. I mean, yes. Take that, and then you get this kind of, where is it? Groove, there. So then you put the groove on here. I'm doing it the wrong way round. Am I not? No, it definitely goes like that, and that goes on like that, and then that goes on. I had to look this up the other day, and now it's working. There, see, that tab's on the bottom like that. I knew it would go. Cheeky bugger. So grey bit on the inside, that bit goes on there, that bit goes on there. It hooks on at the back, look. So it's got a hook there and a hook little ploink. And I actually practiced this earlier, so I knew how to do it and still forgot. Brilliant. You take the lovely bit of chrome, you just hang down this. I can't have this inside, it just doesn't fit. It's very disappointing, but it's just kind of the way it is. So we're going to take this and we're going to squeeze that on over, and it will just sort of press fit in and fit lovely. Look at the amount of chrome on there. It needs a polish, but it's lovely and perfect, but it's a reissue, so I don't think that really matters. That goes on the back there, and then you see you've got peg hole and hole peg, and that's post and port. Get that out of the way. Post and port. Put those two together like that. Flap that back down. Okay, so we're looking a bit more monstrous, aren't we? We're looking very stumpy on the arm department. So we're going to take the blue bits that we had earlier that have got little fists built into them. So you're going to put that on the holes that the actual smokestacks went on. So that's going to go on there. Press that in place. That's going to go on upside down. There, press that in place. Isn't it a good time to be a Transformers fan at the moment? My inbox is just alive pretty much every day of people thanking me. For want of a better phrase, it turns out that quite a few people have had experiences where they've wanted to talk about something or wanted to put a photo of something up on other forums or Facebook pages and stuff like that. And what they receive is quite a hostile, cold reception. Because there are elitist collectors out there who got everything and think that the only way that you should ever be noticed is if you have something brand new, and that's not the case, because something that's new to you isn't necessarily new to everyone. Does that make sense? So when I got this, I was over the skanking moon, because although it's not going to fit in my thing, fuck a bollock cunt. Shelf, it's still great to me. And if someone else turned around and said, oh yeah, it's only everyone's got one of those, it was a reissue, it's nothing, it's rubbish, go and get something better, you'd be really disappointed, wouldn't you? We don't do that. That's not really where we're from, because we all started from a very entry-level position. It's not about the toy collection, it's about the fun that you have with them, because that's the whole point of the YouTube thing, is that you love them enough that you want to sit and not only talk about them but help other people enjoy the stuff that you enjoy as much as you do. Does that make sense? Fucking hell, that was a waffly bit. This is a God Ginrai. So you take these, they've got little pretty little stickers on there, look, and then you're going to put those. I tend to put those on here at the back, which gives him these little wing dings. Or actually, no, I've changed my mind. They can go on there on these bits like that, which gives him a sideways wing action. One's as good as another. I'm going to put that on there. There's probably a million of you at home now going, no, it's not how it goes. I don't care, whatever, Trevor. So there he is. And then you were supposed to, you can put the God Cannon on his chest like that. But then you obscure his head quite badly. But then on the back here, you've got one of the original ports from when he's in car mode. and you can put that on there, which means you are making a figure of the figure to be all horsey about it, but it doesn't get in the way quite so much. I'm quite surprised I've still got this. Always losing missiles. Then you can put these things on here, which are his massive guns, and then you can put these things. Oh, they go on the legs, don't they? So they go down there like that. Actually, no, that's a lie. That goes up like that, because now there's going to be an equal space on the other side. See, I played with the toy before we got there. This, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is a Generation 1 Super God Master Convoy, or Super God Fire Convoy. It's not a fire engine, is it? That's the RID one. This is a God Ginrai, and I fucking love it. Do you know what it'll do? It'll do this. Whoa, steady on. And even then it's ratcheted ever so slightly, so you get 1, 2, 3 positions. It will go all the way round should you want it to. But look at the immense amount of play value there is in this guy. Look at just... Because I was playing with... What was I playing with earlier? Rhinox. Fantastic figure. The head sculpt, the way it emotes, the poses that you can get it in while still just being an animal bot are amazing. This is the total opposite, but has so much more play value because of the involvement of actually taking parts off and putting them into a different place, and I absolutely love it. That, and it's an Optimus Prime, and you may have noticed I am a sucker for a big red truck. We all watched Dark of the Moon together last night and messaged about it on Facebook, and it was quite good fun. And a couple of people have asked maybe we should do a G1 86 movie showing and have a Skype session open at the same time. And that sounds like a reasonable idea. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, hit me up, homies. This has been SMS number 1. Just big up your bad self. All of you. Every single one of you. At all times. Every day. Big up your bad self.